when we eliminate economic conflict and delusions of power through economic manipulation and technology, we'll be less sensitive about understanding and coming to terms with our past. I sat and watched a video on no love but your love will my heart ever know, no arms but your arms. You ever heard that song? No love as one of my favorites. I got tons of favorites of Johnny. What'll I do when you are far away? What'll I do? And what's that? I got to get that one. And something I dreamed about last night. Yeah, Jeff Bezos' people loaded that stuff up for me. I was like, God dang, that's good. I think I'd heard it, but I didn't. But when I sat and listened to it one morning, it was during the fall here, and the leaves were all coloring colors, and I was just like, whoa, man, that's a beautiful song. And it's tons of Johnny Mathis songs are just, mesmerizing. When I am with you, I am nothing that I was before. I'm everything I thought that I could be and more, but it's not for what I am myself that I love you as I do, but for what I am when I am with you. Anybody else love Johnny Mathis' tunes? Oh my gosh, yeah. He's one of my favorites. Him and Nancy Wilson are two. I can just get a bunch of love songs of theirs and just put them on for 2 hours and just find somebody faithful to snuggle with. Yeah. For me, my case, it's probably going to be a cat. Faithful? I don't know about that. They scratch. So do women. Yeah, Lau had asthma. She was a scratcher. It's a baby. It's a baby, please. That's funny. But you can't. I have no secrets whatsoever. Okay. I am the most studied and surveyed human being in the history of the world. I don't think you guys understand that. When you get people, you give too much information. You have no private information. You're a moron. You're a being compared to me. I'm Earl, the son of Ralph and Mary from the book of Revelation. Okay. If you're trying to be a better person than me, and you're not standing up for the Lord's Prayer and doing it without fear and being tortured by the worst narcissistic, jealous perverts in the world, and you see what I'm saying? What'll I do when you are far away? It's Windmills of Your Mind. He does a good job with that one too. Oh, gosh, I love that. The world is like an apple spinning silently in space. Yeah. Is the jingle in your pocket, or it's a jangle in your head? Why does summer pass so quickly? Was it something that you said? That's a good song. Anybody else? I love that song. It's a gorgeous song. It's a beautiful song. Yeah. The autumn leaves were turning to the color of her hair. Almost all the girls I've ever been with, the autumn leaves don't get that color until they're on the ground and decomposing on the ground to provide nutrients to the soil, which is very beautiful too. And the smell of the fall and providing what's needed for the spring to grow the pecans and the pears and the peaches and the apples and the apricots. So, when they get that dark brown, it isn't a bad thing. It's a beautiful thing. And so you just have to maintain balance and harmony, not let mold grow, not let the centipedes come and take over in the spots and stuff. So you got to spread everything out. You got to be a very good farmer. You got to be a lot like Father Abraham. And so you have to understand your garden. You have to understand your people. You have to understand nature. You have to be kind. You have to be strong. You have to be unwavering in your faith. And your love has to transcend all the jealousy and the hate of all the people that would replace you. And I was out there working in the orchard and putting my stuff away. And you have to remind everybody of Lucifer and his wife Satan and how they try to obliterate you because you embarrass them, because their selfishness cannot transcend your faithful devotion to real love. And what Lucifer and Satan do is they take Jesus and turn him into an omnipotent, omnipotent, selfish God. Okay, who knows and sees everything, but doesn't do anything to stop the selfishness because he's omniscient, omnipotent, and he's not ready to stop it. He'll do it when he's ready, good, well, and ready. Okay, he's the surveillance network. He's the Catholic Church. He's the Mormon Church. He's the Lutheran Church. He's the Anglican Church. He's an omniscient, omnipotent, egotistical, all-knowing. Excuse me. Thank you. All-knowing, manipulative jerk. Okay, he's a creep. Okay, it's just why lots of people abandon cults called religion, because all cults called religion take religious people and turn them into their omnipotent, egotistical, narcissistic maniac they call God. Okay. And God's omniscient and omnipotent and the essence of all life to all men and all women. And we, as human beings, through holy covenants, do not get men without loving women. You know. I must be going, don't go, my heart is showing, I better hurry away. He didn't like singing that song because he didn't want to be a cheater that would cheat on their wife or their mother, because how much he loved his mother. If I don't leave, I'll be sorry. What will my Mary say? Dum bum. As a seductive woman's voice going, don't go. Your lips are thrilling, my heart is willing, I better hurry away. He just had those kind of values. He just didn't want to encourage that kind of behavior for men to cheat on their wives. Isn't that neat? One of my favorites, I always tell Martin Clark, this is yours. And he said, that's not my Gina. It's like, well, she could be at certain times. Gina was very obnoxious and sarcastic. And Martin's like, that's not my Gina. Okay. Look at you, oh, look at you, so warm, so sweet, so shy. Look at me, oh, look at me, I can't believe that I'm such a lucky guy to have Gina, all for my very own. It's much too wonderful, so very wonderful, to know that Gina is mine. It's one of my favorites. Don't you love that song? Gina is mine. Anybody want to sing in the barn? Seriously, it's fun to sing in the barn. We need to put on some Johnny Mathis and sing in the barn. That is one of my personal favorites of his. Yeah, it reminds me of the Clarks. But Martin would always say, that's not my Gina. No, she's obnoxious and sarcastic and so warm, so sweet, so shy. Get out of here. Martin, don't tell that joke to anybody ever again. She was funny. I adored her. She was so cute. They were a perfect couple. He was very he tried to be the best Mormon kid he could be. Very sweet. A bit neater than Ned, whatever, from Niederlander from the Three Amigos, okay? And Gina was blonde and strong and sarcastic and witty. And, no, don't tell that. Martin, don't tell that joke in front of people. Martin. She was like, she was better than Dr. Rick on, Don't Turn Into Your Parents. But she was funny. She was the coolest. No, Gina met better wife than Gina Clark. No, she's one of the best. The best. And Martin Clark, one of the nicest, sweetest, kids. He believed the church is true. And he is the church more than the Quorum of the 12. Well, I think because he understood the spirit of Joseph Smith and the spirit of Malachi Young and the spirit of Brigham Young, And he knew those men were righteous and true and wouldn't put surveillance equipment in people's houses and abuse them because they would rather be homosexual than have children in a world where people are murdered over money and people don't care if they send their sons off to war to murder to maintain a disgusting violent sex status quo. Can you imagine being born in Texas and having such a tender heart and then going to California where the groups of people tried to get away from all that violence? Sitting here resting my bones, and this loneliness don't leave me alone. It's 2,000 miles I roam just to make this dock my home. Now I'm just sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Oh, anybody else like that? My Otis Redding is, God, what other songs? Oh, anybody else sing? I'm getting Johnny Mathis like Otis Redding. Well, you can't help it like Otis Redding. Okay. Young girls, need. I forget the name of that song, but it's a good one. Yeah. Oh my God, no, Otis Redding was really good. He had a short life, and it was a tragic life, but he left us some really, beautiful reflections of music that make us feel and think and be empathetic and try to understand. No, Otis Redding's really good. Oh yeah. Anybody else loves it? I like Brit. I like Brooke Benton. I like Otis Redding. Yeah, I like me some Otis Redding. Yeah, his life was very short, and he didn't leave us a large catalog of music. So, but there was good stuff. Even young girls get weary. Yeah. What is the name of that song? I'm about to go look it up. Put that on my MP3, right? I don't have any Otis Redding. Damn, I'm connecting to Johnny Mathison. Dude, you're right. I need Dr. Bay, and I need I need some Otis Redding up on there too. Yeah. Good taste, mister. Yeah, and I need more Niecy Williams. Yeah, everybody needs Niecy Williams on their MP3. She's really good. I had the album with Amy. I don't know what happened to it. It got scratched up or something. I bought it for her her first birthday when we were married together. Those were songs that her and Kelly really liked, and she told me. But I was like, okay. I went and got the songs that her and Kelly used to sing. Kelly could sing Angel Baby, and he had this high voice, and he used to sing, "Silly of me to go around and brag about the love I found. I say you're the best. You're just a lover out to score. And I know that I should be looking for more. What could it be in you I see? What could it be? Oh nub, stop making up of me." But he sings, leave a tender moment alone. No, you know me, I'm obnoxious and sarcastic. Gina, Caroline. And I say to myself, it's wonderful, wonderful, oh so wonderful, my love. This world is filled with young wondrous things, it's true, but they wouldn't have much meaning without you. That's one of my favorites. Yeah, any of you? Okay. Guys, seek peace through humble, faithful wisdom, and don't fight to beat each other, because then you'll destroy everything you need over what you want, and that's insane, and that's a disgusting abomination. Let's avoid that with every ounce of our being. Let's free the soul from the temptations of the evil of the mind, and let the mind know that the soul is the guiding light for holy covenants to live eternally in peace on planet Earth. Well, that was a good connection. I'm glad I watched that one on old Johnny Mathis there. Okay, guys? Go Gators. All right, peace. He used to run track for San Francisco State. Okay, so I love you. All right, peace.